How to create a pivot table in Google Sheets. You'll want to start with your data. In this case, the data came from a Google form that I had students fill out, perhaps requesting their first name, last name, which period I teach them, do they have internet outside of school, and are they a day user, who is their parent, what is their parent's name, and their parent's contact phone number. Whatever data you have, as long as it's organized, you can create a pivot table. The data didn't have to originate from a Google form. It could just be a set of data that you have that you need to manipulate in a certain way. So to get started, we're going to highlight the entire data set. I could just highlight just the data. However, if I were to add data to it, the data on the next row would not autofill. So let's say you had a student absent or a student was moved into your class in a day or so, and you'd have to remake your pivot tables or change your range that the data is pulling from. Since I don't plan to put anything else in this spreadsheet, I typically just highlight the entire sheet. You'll choose Data and Pivot Table. You'll see this message to create a pivot table. Notice it shows the data range, so it's sheet 1, all cells, and I want to create a new sheet. At first glance, you don't see your data. That's because in a pivot table, you decide which pieces of data you want to see. I want to see first period students. So I'm going to rename my tab First Period. If at any time your pivot table editing box is missing, you can just click in your pivot table and it will appear. So what I want to do is I want to add rows, and I want to have the student's first name. I want to add the student's last name. And so notice how by default totals are added. I don't need totals at this point, so I'm going to stop that by unchecking Show Totals. Notice here in my first couple of cells here, I have a blank cell. That's because I have two students with the same first name. In this case, I just named them First Name 1. If under my first name I choose repeat row labels, then that name will repeat. You'll want to do this in your first and your last name as needed. So to get some data, I want to know what class period I have the student, although this is not necessary because we're going to use this for our filter. You might want it just for validation. I need to know, is the student a day user? Because this will help me know if I need to make copies for the student. I want to know if the student has internet outside of school. This will help me to know about assigning work that requires the internet. I want to go ahead and add the parent's name and uncheck the totals, and the parent contact number. While you can get that information in PowerSchool, oftentimes parent phone numbers change. The first time you teach a student, this might be helpful to get. Notice how these columns overlap in the data. I can just hover between the two columns and double click, and it will make that column as wide as it needs to be. So also notice at this point that I have only first period students. I have all three periods. I have first, second, and fourth. I can do a couple of things here. If I reorder class period to be first, then it sorts by first, second, and fourth period. However, by doing that, I have all students on the same sheet. I don't want that for my particular purpose here. So I am going to come down to Filter in my pivot table selections, and I'm going to add a filter for the class period. By default, the filter shows all classes. So I'm going to clear that, and for this tab I want just first period. So I've named it first period, and I have just first period students. I could make this column a little wider if I wanted to, just for the ease of seeing this data a little easier. Now I want to repeat this process for my second period and for my fourth period. I could go back through the whole process and make a new pivot table. What I have found when I want similar data in another sheet of the same information, I'll just duplicate the sheet. And so now I have a duplicate sheet, so I have the pivot table for first period on two different sheets. I want this sheet to become my second period class, and so I need to change this. So remember your filters over here. I want to uncheck first period and check second period, and now I have a filter for second period. Repeat this process for fourth period, so I'm going to duplicate. I want this to be fourth period, and I want to change my filter from second to fourth. So you have a basic pivot table, and I have filtered out the results so that I can see smaller pieces of the results in the order I want. The other thing that will be helpful for me is to know how many day users I have by period. So I'm going to highlight this data again, and I'm going to choose Data, Pivot Table, New Sheet, and this time I want this to be my day users because I need to know up front how many copies of paper copies I might need to send home. So I'm going to select my pivot table. So I'm going to add my rows. So I want period first so that it will sort by period. I'm going to take off my totals, and I want to add my student's first name, undo columns. I want to add my student's last name. I want to repeat row labels and uncheck show totals so that this student whose first name overlaps, I get it twice. And here I have all students, so I want to again apply a filter, and the filter I want to apply this time is my students and are they a day user. So I'm going to check yes. I want to see the yeses. So these students are listed as my day users, and so I can easily see how many copies I might need to make when I am doing that. I can repeat this process by duplicating because I might want to know lack of internet access. So I want to know it by class period and who the students are, but my filter will not be a day user. My filter would be internet outside of school. So I want to clear out the selections. And my question that I asked students, internet access outside of school, yes or no. So I need to check no instead of yes. And so these are my students who do not have internet access outside of school.